What's up, everyone? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Star Wars The Black Series Kylo Ren action figure from the Force Awakens movie, which comes out December 17th, I believe. And yeah, super happy about getting this figure. I literally just got it in the mail. I was going to do a sit-down Saturday and include it in there, but I was like, I got to get this guy out of the box and take a look at him. And so really cool. I'm really intrigued by the character from what we've heard, the little bits and pieces that we've heard about the character, that he's not a Sith Lord. He's not technically a Sith. So, yeah. So I'm just super excited. I can't wait for the movie to come out. Super happy about having this figure. I have seen a couple reviews on it. It looks pretty good. But it really just changes your thought when you get the, or you kind of, you want to form your own opinion when you get the product in hand. So I did see some reviews, but definitely happy about having it. As far as the box goes, it comes in this nice window box display, as you can see right in front of you. It does say number 3 on the side here. There you go. And it says Kylo Ren right underneath the 3. On the back, it's got a nice little read-up. If you want to pause it and read it, you can if you want to. And here's the other languages if you're bilingual or trilingual. This is number 3, Star Wars The Black Series, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get Kylo Ren out of packaging. Be right back. Oh, my God! Okay, and we're back with Kylo Ren out of packaging, and I'm just trying my best to recreate the teaser trailer when he kind of, like, starts he turns his lightsaber on, and it just looks so badass, so cool. I love that almost each Sith Lord has their own. I know he's not a Sith Lord, technically, but I love that each villain, I'll just say each villain, that does wield a lightsaber has their own touch on their lightsaber. I just find that so awesome, so cool and unique. And I really love that about the Star Wars franchise, is that a lot of the Jedis might have the same type of lightsaber, with the exception of a couple, like Kanan has his own individual one from Rebels, and I know those are new characters, but I think it's really unique that and cool that the villains, the Sith, usually have their own lightsaber. But I think he looks really great, and I know I'm not. My lighting is so horrible with black figures. It doesn't do. I gotta get new lighting. I really do. But I digress. The figure itself looks really good, and I am a huge fan. A lot of people don't like the soft goods. They don't like the cloth. I am a huge fan of the mixture of plastic and cloth. It just really sets the figure apart from most figures, because most figures don't have that stuff. Like Marvel Legends, we don't get that stuff. We get plastic coats, and it's heavy, and sometimes it weighs the figure down. Cloth is much lighter. You can manipulate it. You can move it any way you want. I understand over time maybe it might break down depending on how you use your figures, but I don't care. I think it looks fantastic. It gives a more natural feel to how he's supposed to look. And overall, I just really think it's a nice touch, and I'm glad that we get the mixture of the soft goods and the hard plastics. So that's my little take on that. It's my little rant on the cloth, because I do know a lot of people have a problem with it, but I don't. I love it. So speaking of his accessory, he does come with this nice lightsaber. A lot of people are saying it's inaccurate because I'm not sure what the technical term for this is. The saber part, the blade part, kind of connects to the outer. I don't know what these are called either. I guess exhaust ports, or I guess the extension of the blade. I guess the blade just continuing throughout the sides here. But they're saying it's inaccurate because it's supposed to go straight down into it. But you know what, guys? We can't really pass judgment yet because we haven't seen the movie, so we don't know if some point in the movie this could happen. We don't know. I know you're probably sitting there saying, why would that ever happen? It's probably just Hasbro messing it up. But, I mean, and it could be Hasbro messing it up, but we don't know because we haven't seen the movie yet. So let's just try and not flip out too much. But you can take the blade off. you can just pop the sides off like so, and it comes right off. So if you want to have him just holding his hilt without the blade, you can do that. I don't believe he's got a peg hole on here, so he doesn't have a place to put this, so I guess he'll just have to hold it in his hand. Or I guess you could just have him, I don't know, hide it somewhere underneath here. I don't know. But there is no spot to really put it, but it does connect. I do want to point this out. It does kind of look like a Batman symbol, doesn't it? It does. I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking about Batman. I don't know. But thought that was kind of interesting. It looks like a Batman staff. But yeah, it does just connect again, and you want to put the sides in first and then the top portion, and it just clicks right back in place. No big deal. So some nice paint shading going throughout the hilt itself. Some nice black paint shading going throughout here. He does have a red button. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is how he turns it on from the bottom. I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out in the movie. So, but that's his one accessory that he does come with. I don't think he really needs another accessory besides his lightsaber, unless in the movie he uses something else. But talking about the figure here, really just nicely done. We got some single stitching going throughout. Actually, we have no. Do we have double stitching? No, single stitching going throughout the cloth here. Fits well. You cannot remove the belt. So, and I'm not sure why you would want to. It might cause things to become a mess with the soft goods, but you cannot remove it. So if you do want to take this cloak off and use it for something else like a custom, you're going to have to cut this belt off. So there's that. I think he looks really good, and I have one gripe with this figure, but I'll get to that in a little bit. As far as his paint apps go, he doesn't have much to offer, really, paint app wise. He's mostly just a black plastic figure with some black cloth. As far as the head goes, taking a look at the head here, he does have some painting going on throughout the eyes, and it's just the silver, like a silver paint going throughout there, and then we have a little bit of silver paint on his belt. Everything else is pretty much just all plastic, so that's not the worst thing in the world. He's pretty simplistic in design, but he is a little bit different. He almost looks like Ragman. Yeah, I'm talking about Ragman, a C-list superhero. Look that up. But he kind of gives off the Ragman feel. This would probably make out for a good Ragman custom, this base body, if you wanted to use that. So there you go. Ragman fans. Here's your Ragman right here. Just maybe switch out the head and custom head. But I think he looks really cool. As far as his articulation goes, sorry, I know I've been babbling here. I'm just really excited for this figure and this movie to come out. His head does move side to side, and a lot of people were complaining in other reviews that the hood doesn't move with the head. Well, in reality, hoods don't move with heads. I'm sorry. When you turn your head and you're wearing a hoodie, your head moves, not the hoodie. I don't know, unless you grab it by the sides and then move it. But your hoodie's not going to move with your head. It just, you move your head and then you have blind spots. That's naturally how a hood is supposed to go. So I don't have a problem with the hood not moving. I have seen you can actually get the hood to swivel a little bit. But I don't know. I don't want this thing to untuck and then it looks weird. So I'm just going to leave it. Leave it alone. So I'm going to leave it alone. But his head doesn't really look up because of the sculpt. Here is what the whole head looks like. Very reminiscent to, I'd say, Darth Vader. That's what he's supposed to. It's like an homage to Darth Vader, this helmet. So I think that's pretty cool. He's like a Darth Vader fanboy. Pretty awesome. The head doesn't really look up or down. It just kind of swivels. We got no job turkeys. God damn it. His arms do move up about that far, and they do move down. Full 360 rotation. This is my gripe. I want to get to the gripe now. They need to go back to the bicep swivels, because I have seen a lot of people on a lot of Facebook pages with their arms just snapping off at the elbow because of this elbow swivel. Their arms being too stiff, and then they snap off at time. So be forewarned. Be careful with your elbow joints, swiveling them. Don't just wrench them and force the issue. Be careful with your figures and just gentle. If it's not going to go, don't force it. Run some hot water over it, then it'll loosen up. But I really want them to go back to the bicep swivel. It just works out better for everyone. But he does have a single bend at the elbow, and he does swivel, like I said, and he does have a rotation at the wrist, and he does have the hinge that kind of like the lightsaber hinge right there. So there's that. He does have the diaphragm joint, which does twist over here, and it kind of pivots a little bit. That's pretty much it. The legs do go forward, so you still get that nice type of Marvel Legend leg articulation right there. And he can do the splits. Let's just do it while he's got this on. He can do the splits. That's maxing out his splittage. He does have a rotation at the upper thigh. He does have double jointed knees, and he does have an ankle hinge which goes forward and does go back, and he does have a nice ankle pivot and the peg holes at the bottom of his feet, but he's got no stand. So yeah, I mean, this is I think it's a really just simple, very simple figure, but I think it works, and I think it works really well, and I'm super happy about owning it, and I'm glad I was patient because I got a really banging deal on this guy. Really good deal. I paid $19 for him, and I think that's fair, more than fair. It's a little bit less than retail. I think they're $19.99, and then after tax they're going to be around $22, something like that. So I paid $19 shipping. Free shipping on him, and yeah, I took my time and waited, and happy about getting him. I do actually have the Elite die-cast series coming to me as well from the Disney store. I actually ordered it online because I couldn't find one in the store, which was very annoying, trying to shop it at the Disney store. Nobody knows anything over there, I swear. But like I said, I really apologize for the poor lighting with this dark figure. I'll just kind of angle him so you guys can see him. But he looks really cool. I would definitely recommend him. But be patient. Don't spend $30 on this guy or $40 like some people are posting him on eBay for. Be patient. Be a smart buyer. Be a smart collector, and he will come to you. He will come to you. Oh, yes, he will. But that's pretty much it for this figure. I would totally recommend getting him. I think he's going to be a huge deal, not just in this movie, but in the future for other Star Wars films. And I'm really looking forward to this film, Rogue One, and all the other Star Wars films in the future. I know we're getting like 6, I think. So I'm super excited about it, and I'm going to be doing... I plan on doing a couple podcasts talking about this, so stay tuned for those. I think we're going to do a Rogue show talking about the Star Wars figures and the movie itself. So a lot coming in the future for Star Wars on my channel. So there will be more of that. I know it's been lacking, so I apologize. But yeah. That's pretty much it for Kylo Ren here. Sorry for babbling, but when you get really excited about a figure, even though he's pretty simple and he's not a perfect figure by any means, but I enjoy it. I'm excited for the character. I'm excited for the movie. And yeah, it might be a little hyped up, but that's the fun of collecting, is just enjoying things. So that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you stayed this long... applause to you. So that's pretty much it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.